City starting five. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Lugens Dort out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at the three. And for the Raptors, the perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the four with Pirtle in the middle. And it's quickly in at the point. A significant amount of games behind us now. Rookies are definitely starting to feel it, Doris.
I mean, at this point, it's been almost twice the amount of games they played during a college season. Very hard to prepare rookies for that first run through an NBA schedule.
Now here's Dort. Williams on the wing, covered by Ingram. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. 4 on the clock. Releases. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is what Isaiah Hartenstein does, right? He just keeps working on the glass. Both ends, nicely done.
Quickly, passes to Barrett. Holmgren against Barnes. Outside Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein a screen. Some room here for Williams. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
Outside Barnes. And here's Ingram outside. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Back to Wallace. Williams passes to Holmgren. Over Ingram. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Williams.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
And here's Ingram from the arc. He buries it from 3. Ingram's got 5 now.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Wallace. 4-3. The shot by Dort, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Ingram. Now Pirtle. Now quickly. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Holmgren. 15 in his last outing. Holmgren with a screen on quickly. Pass to Dort. Back to Wallace. Launches a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, they eke that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. Pass to Holmgren. Dort for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
The Raptors have a really interesting core, Doris. What do you think about it?
Well, obviously they are loaded with young, talented wings. Scotty Barnes, good scorer, excellent rebounder. R.J. Barrett, a little bit streaky as a shooter, but a dynamic scorer. And Brandon Ingram now, still all in their 20s. So which of these players really pops as their consistent star?
Now here's Hartenstein. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Dort's shot is good.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared, catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
Quickly, passes to Barrett. Outside for Ingram. And that one drops. Ingram's got 7.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Williams against Ingram. Shot from the low block. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Toronto trailing. The 3. Williams grabs the board.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Back to Barrett. Toronto passing it around. The 3 from Quickly. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Ryan, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Dort. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. Wallace outside. Let's go with a 3. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Raptors trail by 8. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Ingram. The 3 from Barnes. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Holmgren. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Barnes. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, BA. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness. Look out.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And we take a look at the best shot blocking in the real NBA. 5th, Chet Holmgren.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
Raptors trail by 11. Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. Will it go? The Thunder with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Great communication on defense in that one. They worked really well as a unit to frustrate the offense.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Williams' shot is good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Quickly outside. Outside Barrett. Outside Ingram. Fires for 3. Drains the triple. Ingram's got 10.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Hartenstein. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Quickly outside. Back to Ingram. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Thunder leading by 12. Outside, Williams. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Dick, he's checked in for Ingram. Walter comes in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly. And Williams, no good on that one. Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out, this guy's game is big time.
To the left wing. Back to Dick. The three. Hartenstein pulls it in.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Checked in for Toronto. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at Oklahoma City, they have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon.
I think for the Thunder, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Here's Shed. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. And again, unable to change momentum here. Oklahoma City leading by 19. Pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Off the mark there with a three.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's Murray Boyles. An 11-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Pass to Dick. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Dick's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Williams in the post. Guarded by Dick. And that one, good. That's 10 points for Jalen Williams.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
1:14 left to play in the first. To the inside. Here's Mamukelashvili. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Williams can't get that one to fall. Raptors trail by 16.
Hey, yo, right here.
There's 39 seconds left in the first. Here's Murray Boyles. No made baskets yet. And it's Shed missing. Outside Joe. Inside. Holmgren outside. Pass to Mitchell. Williams on the wing. Good on the shot. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Thunder. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Mitchell, then it's Williams, and it's Joe in at the 2 spot. The Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Here's Dick following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 18. Mamukelashvili passes to Quickly. And here's Dick. Toronto passing it around. Quickly outside, fires the 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
It's frustrating to lose such a close game. Felt like that last meeting was decided on the glass.
Now here's Mitchell. No points yet. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you so much. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys, back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Quickly. 14 points for him last game against Chicago. Outside Dick. Pass to Murray Boyles. Takes the 3. No good.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Outside Mitchell. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Back to Quickly. Here's Dick. Pass to Murray Boyles. To the middle. Here's Quickly. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Quickly's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Battle's checked in for Dick. Then for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren. He's checked in for Williams. Lou Dort comes in for Caruso. And it's Wallace in for Joe. So it's Oklahoma City now. They lead by 14. Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Dort. Takes a 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Inside. A nice shot by Murray Boyles. Murray Boyles has got 4 points this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Holmgren. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Murray Boyles. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Holmgren, left side. Pass to Wallace. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Graham, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
First one falls for him. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Mitchell. Toronto making their last shot. Pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Holmgren with a screen on quickly. The three from Mitchell. Walter pulls it in.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Barnes passes to Ingram. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of this game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barrett's checked in. And so he hits both. Now Mitchell doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Wallace outside. Lets it go from deep. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Now here's Ingram, coming off a 31-point game against Chicago.
Not to mention the assists he piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him.
Ingram with the ball. Dort defending. The shot by Ingram, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Mitchell finds Hartenstein. Now Holmgren. Wallace outside. Dort a screen on Barrett. There's the 3. Quickly with the rebound.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Pass to Barnes. And here's Ingram outside. It doesn't go for him. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Thunder. Wallace outside. To the inside. Hartenstein uses the glass on the layup. Hartenstein's got 6.
He drops yet another dime. just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
A nice shot by Murray Boyles.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
We need you to get
Kelishvili's checked in for Toronto. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Mitchell. Here's Williams. He's got 12. Pass to Holmgren. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Their size and their skill, that's almost too easy for Chet Holmgren.
Barnes passes to Barrett. Now here's Quickly. Watch by Wallace. Shot clock at 6. And it's Quickly with a miss. Thunder leading by 20. Dort outside from the arc. Offensive board with the second effort. And it's laid up and in by Holmgren. He's got 13.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Ingram, the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Williams against Ingram. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Holmgren with it. He's got 13. Left side Williams. Gets the 3 ball to go. Williams has got 15 points.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Barnes finds Barrett. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Quickly. To stop the run. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Primarily seen as a scorer, Immanuel Quickley's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
Now here's Ingram. 14 points for him. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against the Spurs, they're going to have to play flawless in that one. An opponent like that will punish mistakes, but I wouldn't be shocked if they were able to win.
Hurdles checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Quickly. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. The Thunder 4th.
Over this last stretch, their defense has been airtight. The opponents have had a tough time executing at the offensive end.
Ingram on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Pass to Wallace. Over Barrett. And here is Williams. The 3 ball. The shot that time not on target. Barnes finds Barrett. Outside Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Dort. Pass to Pirtle to win the drought. Count the basket. Pirtle's gotten his first points in this one.
The hand in the face does nothing to distract Jakob Pirtle. How about the size, the strength? Going to be hard to block this guy's shot.
Now here's Dort. He's got 9. Here's Wallace. Knocks it down from distance. Wallace has got 13.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. A minute 22 left in the first half of this one. Barnes, no good. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Dort, a screen on Barrett. Back to Dort. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And he comes up with a bucket. Pirtle's got his 2nd basket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Back to Williams. The 3 from Holmgren. Rebounded by Ingram. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Walter. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barrett. Off target with the 3. Now here's Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Raptors.
This is so painful to watch. In fact, I stopped watching. Bad effort on the boards. This hurts so much, Ernie.
Yeah, I think we've officially lost Shaq's attention. Code red. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Well, the Raptors shooting about 41%. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein a screen. Back to Dort from outside the arc. Wallace outside. Outside, Williams. They get it back.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And so here is Toronto. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. For three, Barrett. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside, Williams. From deep, it's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Back to quickly. Outside Ingram. Over Williams. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Thunder have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you guys.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Quickly. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Quickly's got 9.
Absolutely no hesitation from Quickly on the range shot right there. What confidence.
And here's Holmgren. 3-pointer. Quickly with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Ingram finds Quickly. And here's Pirtle. Watched by Wallace. Kicks it out to Barnes. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. Barnes has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Hardenstein passes to Williams. Oh!
No, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice!
And a big-time jam right there.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
And the Raptors call time here. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Now Barrett. Dort defending. Ooh, poked away. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
First team foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Outside Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Quickly outside. Jacks up a 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
A great pass and Quickly makes great use of it.
Williams looking around. It's stolen by Ingram. Up top Barnes. He's covered by Holmgren. Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. Pass to Barrett. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Now Hartenstein. Dort outside. Nails it from 3. So Dort's got 14 points for the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Outside Barnes. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Williams' shot is good.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Quickly. He's got 12. To the paint. Here's Ingram. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 18.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Here's Holmgren. Again, Oklahoma City.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so here is Toronto, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. 6 on the shot clock. Ingram against Williams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ingram's got 20. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Williams passes to Holmgren. Hurdle against Dort. Back to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams from long range. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, Hartenstein sees a path to the rim and does not hesitate.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barrett. Outside for Ingram. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The 3 from Barnes. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wallace with it, now quickly defending. Wallace outside. Up top, Holmgren. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Quickly passes to Ingram. Down low. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Mitchell's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Chet Holmgren.
He has stepped up on the defensive end. His blocks have come way up these past few months, showing some real intensity protecting the rim.
Here's Mitchell. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Now here's Dort. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
Pass to Ingram from downtown. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. And here's Ingram from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Here's Oklahoma City now. Wallace outside. Outside, Williams. Over Barrett. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Ingram on the wing. Dort defending. The shot by Ingram, no good. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the inside. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Barrett. Still no points. No good from 11 feet. Outside, Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Covered by Ingram. From deep, Mitchell fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
After being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019, we're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett, Doris.
We are, BA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's 2 areas that really pop for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap, and the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2- and 3-point range.
The free throw drops for Barrett.
You know, certainly we've seen R.J. Barrett productive as a scorer. I think the key for him moving forward is just be as efficient as possible.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Walter comes in for Ingram. Shed comes in for Quickly. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Wallace. Now here's Caruso. Still without a bucket. Wiggins passes to Joe. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. That three's off the mark. Toronto's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. 1:41 left in the third. Pass to Murray Boyles. Shot clock at 6. Over Williams. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Give him 8 points now. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter here. Here's Mitchell. He has 6. Into the lane. Drops in the layup for 2. Mitchell's got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Barrett. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Pass to Mitchell. And the bucket is good. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Shed, checked by Mitchell. Pass to Murray Boyles. 6 to shoot. For 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Mitchell up top. Inside. Outside Joe. Fires from deep. And he can't get that one. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Thunder. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of 2 halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Here's quickly. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Emmanuel quickly in a nutshell right there. Absorbs the contact and finishes the play.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
The free throw drops for quickly. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into 2? Maybe 1 for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
Mitchell misses. Toronto shooting about 47%. A nice number. To the paint. Pass to Mamukelashvili. 3-pointer. The rebound by Wiggins.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now Mitchell. The 3 is up. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And so here is Toronto following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Pass to Walter. Here's Dick. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Williams. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Assist goes to.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now quickly. And there's a pick. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Drops in the 3.
What a snappy pass from quickly straight to the open teammate.
And it's Caruso with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Mitchell from behind the arc. Walter pulls it in. To the middle. Here's Dick. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, Grady Dick's effectiveness in close. I'll tell you, we're used to seeing him on the perimeter. That's a big-time finish.
Williams looking around. Pass to Mitchell. Now, Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Here's Murray Boyles. Here's Walter. Pass to quickly. Here's Mamukelashvili. And the Raptors, another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Walter. Here's Mamukelashvili. Toronto passing it around. Here's Dick. Hits the trifecta.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Mitchell against Quickly. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Quickly. Here's Walter. Now Grady Dick. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Joe grabs the miss. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And some changes here for the Raptors. Barnes, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Brandon Ingram comes in for Dick. And Barrett subbed in for Walter. Oklahoma City shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Pass to Mitchell. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, is very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Isaiah Joe, a sweet shooter, folks. That 3 ball is on point.
Outside Ingram. That one goes in. Ingram's got 22.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Mitchell with the ball. To the inside. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Now here's Quickly. Pass to Murray Boyles. And here is Barrett. Driving inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got 14 points now in the second half.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special's about to happen.
Pass to Ingram. Outside Barnes. Offline with a 3. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And here's Mitchell. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Now here's Barrett. The 3 from Barnes. Can't get it to drop. Williams finds Mitchell. Outside Joe. Pass to Caruso. Buries it from 3. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game. And for Toronto, they're shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Here's Barrett, covered by Joe.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
At the line for Toronto, R.J. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Toronto making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, Carlson comes in for Williams, and McCain subbed in for Caruso. He hits the second from the line. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
Here's Ingram, following the bucket by Oklahoma City.
A go-to scorer. Love seeing Ingram take punishment and fight his way through it.
Defensive foul. Isaiah Joe, first personal foul.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Line for your Raptors. Brandon Ingram. Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Ingram.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Here's Mitchell. An easy 2 on the layup. Mitchell's got 11 points in the quarter.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Outside Barnes. Ingram deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc, and the three-pointer goes. Ingram's got 28.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Mitchell against Quickly. Wiggins outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Barrett passes to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Outside McCain. And the foul on Jared McCain. That's his first foul of the game. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Williams is checked in for Williams. Pass to Ingram. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Williams. Here's Wiggins. And he banks in the layup.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Well, the Raptors shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Now here's Pirtle. And there's 1:45 left in the final quarter. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul. Aaron Wiggins. First personal foul. 14 fouls. At the line for 1. R.J. Barrett.
And Barrett, no good on that one. And the Thunder shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Now here's McCain, guarded by Barrett. Rebound by the Raptors. Mamukelashvili's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Chet Holmgren.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Now here's Mitchell, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the pick. For 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. So Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and